Hello, my name is Michael, and I'm been asked to give a quick review on the longer B1 30-watt laser. I am not a well-experienced person, but I wanted to give you my view and my thoughts. So to start out with, I wanted to give you a little bit of background of what I've been doing. And I've been working with the Otor LM2. And this has been a wonderful laser to me. It's a great starter laser. I've had it about 1.5 years, and I've done quite a few projects with it. And I've enjoyed it very much. Now, this laser is very lightweight. It has very small feed on it, and thus you've seen that I've had to build kind of a bracket in there on the burn board so it doesn't move around when the head is moving real fast. And of course I've got to fasten my projects down so that if it starts shaking real bad, I can take care of that. So that's basically my background. I've had to do a couple upgrades on it. I've put a shield on the laser head. I put I tried to do an air assist, which really didn't work out very well, but it did help. And so, and that's basically what I've been using for the past 1.5 years. Okay, now we'll come over to the longer. B1, which I'm very pleased with. It has done very well for me. I've not had it very long, and so I'm still doing certain things, still trying to learn certain projects with it. Okay, what do I like? Well, first of all, it's got 30 watts. The LM2 ended up with like 7, and so, hey, more power. Second, look at this base on this thing. It's very solid. Look, the feet are big, 2 inches. It's got a large working area, which a little bit larger than my other one, but not much. It's got a quick kill button. That's right here, and I like it that it's isolated over here. It has air assist that comes with it. And it attaches right in so that Lightburn can turn it on and turn it off at will. So it's linked right to the software. The assembly was fairly easy to put together. I would watch the video that comes on the comes with the unit, and they give you a little flash drive here. And there's also several other videos out there that show you how to put it together, which are excellent. Focus arm adjustment, right back here on the laser head. I love that. It stays right with the unit. With my LM2, I've got this little cylinder here. I'm surprised I haven't lost it yet. And it works every time. I'm really happy with it. Okay, what don't I like with it? First of all, the flame detector sensor is very sensitive. I don't have a very fancy shop like a lot of you do, and I work in a greenhouse. And in this greenhouse I have, let's see here, I have plants that move in the background, I've got planes that fly over, birds that fly across, and every time one of these things happen, the flame sensor goes off and cuts me off. And so I've had to cover the flame sensor up and disable it. I wish it wasn't quite as sensitive. Air assist is this unit over here, which comes with it. And now I don't know why we have this little valve on here, but they put it on there so that you could cut it down if you wanted to. I think that's great. It does help. However, on the nozzle on the head where it comes out, the opening is rather large. Somebody else said put tape on it and let it burn a hole through it, and it does help. And I've tried that, and it does help a little bit. And so I have that. Let's see here. The tube going to the is kind of small too. The keys. We have 2 keys here that come with it. I'm not a big fan of keys. I'd rather they got rid of them. But I guess you can turn it off. I keep my unit, everything inside and locked away. The website and forum, it's not that great for longer. The Orchard is much better. When you put it together, there's a belt that runs your gantry here, and the teeth are to the inside. On the forward part, there's an idler, which the teeth actually run against. I think that was kind of a... it seems to work, but it doesn't work for me. I think it could have done better. The head adjustment. Now, the head adjustment, I've had other people talk about that little tiny knob back behind the head. Yes, it is a little tiny. It's not really great. I would rather see a screw up here where it would raise up and lower down the head. Because right now, with this one and even my old one, which is basically the same way, it's just clunky to be able to move that head up and down and get it right on where you want it. The reset flame. When that thing goes off, of course your light flashes over here, and they give you a little button that you can push to reset it with. And yes, the reset does turn the light off. However, the whole thing is locked up. And you have to turn it off and turn it back on before it'll start up again. Ports on top. Now you see here, we've got the port sitting on top of the control module here. Now you see that I put some painter's tape over the top of these 2 ports, because out here in a shop environment, wherever you may be, garbage and stuff falls down, and it will fall into those ports. And so I covered that up with painter's tape, and of course the other 2 ports are filled. Suggestions. 1, I'd like longer to make a materials burn sheet. 2nd, an adjustable flame detector. 3rd, a smaller port on the air assist nozzle. Once again, I'm not into the keys, but I can get by with that. Now, many of you have stated that you don't like the noise of the fan on the nozzle. I'm sure you can hear it. I have the perfect solution for that. 1, I reach up behind my left ear and push the button on my hearing aids, which makes the sound go down. It works perfect. For those of you that are not blessed with hearing aids, I suggest you go get a set of headphones or whatever. Hey guys, we're in a shop environment. It's noisy out here. Deal with it. Let's see here. So, head adjustment, suggestions. Make a material list, adjust flame detector, smaller air nozzle, not indicate fan noise. And of course, I've already mentioned, I'd like to see a screw that goes up and down here. Also, when I first started this, I noticed that my head will go all the way down, but it doesn't. That screw will now go in and still leave this head loose. You have to be oh grief. That's as low as it goes, and you still have, oh, about a ½ inch before your foot adjustment kicks in. And so you're going to have to raise things so that it's higher. And so those are my suggestions, my review of it. What do I think of the longer laser? I love it. It's really a wonderful machine. I can burn through wood now, whereas the other one I'd have to make several passes just to get through the thinnest stuff. And now I can, on 1/8 inch plywood, I can go through in one pass, and it cuts right through it. And so I'm happy with this machine, and I would suggest it. And the thing is, this machine is under $1,000. You know, if you're starting brand new, it's probably too much for you. It's a little bit higher price than you want. I'd suggest you go with something a little bit less so that you can get used to it and find out if you really even want to do it or not. And you know, I first started out going to my local library. There they have a CO2 laser machine, which of course you've got to battle with other people to be able to use it, because everybody else wants to use it too. But it gave me the sense that I would like to use a laser machine and do some projects on it. Anyway, you guys have a great day and keep on burning.